Makena White's heartbreaking story, the hidden struggles behind her sudden passing. A shocking loss that left the world in tears. In September 2025, the world was stunned by the tragic news. Makena White, the vibrant, beloved girlfriend of NASCAR driver Jake Knapp, had passed away suddenly at just 28 years old. Fans who had followed their love story were left in disbelief, their hearts breaking for Jake, her family, and everyone who had ever been touched by Makena's radiant spirit. The announcement came via Instagram on September 26, 2025, from a close friend who shared the devastating news with raw, emotional honesty. "Hi everyone, this is Makena's friend, writing with the heaviest heart to share that Makena passed away earlier this week. She is already so deeply missed by her dad, her family, her friends, and of course by Nellie and Fergie." The tribute painted Makena as nothing short of extraordinary, a woman with a rare gift for making people feel seen, loved, and cherished. She had this rare way of making you feel special, and her huge heart was always overflowing with love. The post continued. To be loved by Makena was a gift, one that came with endless laughter, so much joy, and a healthy sprinkling of chaos as we tried to keep up with her travel schedule. The friend's final words were a poignant plea to honor her memory. If you would like to honor Makena's memory, donations to the Bruyere Brain Health and Memory Clinic or the Griffin Bell Endowment Fund would mean a lot. We love you, Mac. We'll miss you always, and we'll be looking for you in the sunset. Jake Knapp's heartbreaking tribute, a love that will never fade. Jake Knapp, Makena's devoted partner of 2 beautiful years, released his own emotional statement to People magazine, capturing the depth of his grief and the unforgettable impact Makena had on his life. Makena was such a thoughtful person whose selflessness toward others is something I will always appreciate, he shared, his words heavy with sorrow. We shared so many unforgettable memories together, and now that she's no longer with us, it's a tough reality to comprehend. Jake didn't just mourn her, he celebrated the light she brought into the world. She had an incredible family, great friends, and her fun, outgoing energy will be missed by all of us. It's an understatement to say how hard all of this is to process for everyone who knew Mac, especially her family and friends, who deserve privacy and respect during this difficult time. His tribute was a reminder of how deeply Makena was loved, not just by him, but by everyone who had the privilege of knowing her. Who was Makena White? A brilliant, compassionate soul. Makena was so much more than just Jake Knapp's girlfriend. She was a highly accomplished professional, a brilliant mind, and a heart full of kindness. A career built on helping others. Makena worked as a sales representative for Lemaitre Vascular, a medical device company, where she spent a decade excelling in field sales and marketing. A scholar with a sharp mind, she graduated from McMaster University with an honors degree in communications and software engineering, proving her intellect, ambition, and drive. But beyond her impressive resume, Makena was known for her warmth, humor, and the way she made everyone around her feel special. She was one of a kind, a woman who lived life fully, fiercely, and with an open heart. The haunting clues. Did Makena's heart condition play a role in her death? While Makena's official cause of death remains undisclosed, she left behind chilling hints about a possible heart condition, one that may have been silently affecting her for years. 1. The Tachycardia tweet, a playful remark with a serious undertone. On June 2, 2025, Makena tweeted what seemed like a lighthearted joke at the time. "We're dialed NASCAR golf's longest day." But then, she followed up with a revealing addendum. By dialed, I mean tachycardic. Attached was a screenshot of her Apple Watch, showing her heart rate at 133 BPM, a dangerously high number for someone at rest. The term tachycardic wasn't just a casual phrase, it was a medical red flag, referring to tachycardia, a condition where the heart beats too fast, too erratically, sometimes with life-threatening consequences. 2. The Holter monitor selfie, a darkly humorous revelation. A month earlier, on May 23, 2025, Makena posted a mirror selfie, but this was no ordinary photo. Strapped to her chest was a Holter monitor, a device used to track heart rhythm over 24 to 48 hours. Her caption was darkly humorous, yet now heartbreakingly prophetic. The irony of being at a cardiac surgery conference, for my job, while wearing a Holter monitor for your own heart defect is pretty funny. Great networking opener, though. At the time, It seemed like classic Makena, turning struggle into strength, pain into humor. But in hindsight, it feels like a cry for awareness, a hint that her body was fighting a battle few truly understood. The unanswered question, what really happened to Makena White? As of now, Makena's cause of death has not been officially disclosed, but the clues she left behind, the tweets, the monitor, the offhand remarks about her heart defect, paint a tragic, unsettling picture. Was it tachycardia, a complication from an undiagnosed condition, or something else entirely? One thing is painfully clear. Makena's story is a stark reminder that behind every bright smile, every adventurous spirit, there can be silent struggles we never see. Why you need to watch until the end. This isn't just a story about loss, it's a call to action. Makena's life was full of love, laughter, and light, but it was also marked by warning signs that raise critical questions. How many of us ignore our body's whispers until it's too late? What can we learn from Makena's story to protect the ones we love? And how do we honor a life that burned so bright but ended far too soon? Stay until the end, because this isn't just about mourning. It's about understanding, remembering, and making sure no one else's light flickers out unnoticed. What do you think? Should there be more awareness about silent heart conditions like tachycardia? Share your thoughts below.